Hey, what's going on today, guys? Today we're gonna do welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna do a review on the 2021 Forester, Subaru Forester, which is pretty nice. Now, the main competitor is the RAV4. I like the RAV4 too, though. So this should be pretty interesting. Well, it ain't gonna really be interesting. I'm only doing a review on the Forester, but I like both of them. All right, guys. So hang out with me. Stick around and we're gonna go through this review. All right, talk to you in a minute. All right, guys. So if you like reviews, all kind of reviews, this is the place you want to be. So do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you will be notified every time I drop a video. And you can come back and hang out with me. All right, appreciate it. But today we're talking about the 2021 Subaru. Okay, man, this thing is pretty nice. I mean, it's all-wheel drive, you know that. Now, the price on this thing, this thing has so many good options that I really don't do, a lot of the other ones. Now, different ones I will, but this one right here is $25,845 for a 2021. It's pretty nice. Like I said, all-wheel drive. Now, the thing about it is, it's a 2.5 liter four-cylinder, which probably would take a little bit of getting used to, but I mean, as far as what it will do for you, it's pretty amazing. Now, this thing pushes out 182 horsepower. Yes, 182 horsepower. It pushes out 176 foot-pounds of torque. Now, all of this with a 7-speed transmission. Now, in the city, you can get 26 miles per gallon in the city. You can get 33 miles per gallon on the highway. Will give you a combined of 29 miles per gallon, which is not bad. Now, if you're just working and hanging out in the city, which is not bad, but it will give you 431 miles per tank if you're just driving it around the city. Now, if you decide, to go out and go on a little trip, it will give you 547 miles. 547 miles to a tank of gas on the highway, which is pretty nice. Now, the wheelbase on this thing, the wheelbase is 105.1 inches, which is not bad because it kind of adds to the room on the inside, which I'll get to that in a minute. Now, the length on this thing, the length is 182.1 inches, which is not bad. Now, on road or off road, you have 8.7 inch of ground clearance. That's minimum of ground clearance, which is really nice. Now, this thing will seat 5 people comfortably. 5 people comfortably, which is pretty good. Now, when you're getting down to the tires on this thing has a 225 60-inch tire with 17-inch wheels on it, which is pretty nice. Now, this thing will you could tow 1,500 pounds. So, I mean, if you want to go camping, if you want to haul some stuff around, like canoes or whatever, to, get in the water, I mean, this is pretty much the vehicle you want. I mean, it tows 1,500 pounds, and it only weighs 3,449 pounds total. That's the curb weight on the whole vehicle. So it's really nice. Now, in the front, you have your front suspension is struts with coil springs. In the rear, you have a double wishbone rear suspension with coil springs, which is not bad. Now, as far as if you want to come inside the vehicle, The third behind and this is a little, I found this a little strange. Behind the third row seat, if you have, all three seats up, you got 31 cubic feet. But if you let the third row down, it still say, if you only got your front seat and your back, it's still only saying you got 31 feet. And I've looked and thought it might have been a misprint, look for, better clarification, but no, it's saying that all across the board. And I'm like, why would they give you the same cubic feet behind the third seat? And if the third seat's let down, I don't know, but that's what it is. But I will tell you this, if you let that second row down, man, you have 76.1 square feet. Yes. And that's, you could put freaking sleeping bag. You could sleep inside this thing. So, which is pretty nice. For as much room as you got, you could probably sleep 2 adults comfortably and probably 3 kids comfortably. So, I think it's well, well worth it. Now, as far as coming up front, let's come up front where the Infotainment Center is. Now, first thing up here, with the transmission, you have the whole start and stop feature, which I don't care too much for the start and stop feature. And me doing my research, a lot of people don't care too much for it. So in some vehicles that I've done reviews on, you can actually turn it off. So maybe they'll come up with that later, or maybe they'll help us out and do something about that whole start and stop thing. Now, on the dash, you have a 6.5 multi-plus functional system up here, which this thing, you can do a lot of stuff up here. You have the Apple CarPlay, you have Pandora, you have the Android Auto capabilities up here, you have a Starlink cloud application up here. Man, this thing has a lot. You have Bluetooth, you have voice activated controls, you've got hands-free calls, you got hands-free text. It's crazy. And then your rear view mirror has a camera, so you can see everything. So you can see everything that's behind you, which is, a lot of people's going to that. So I really like that feature too. The rear view camera, it has a little camera in the back that you can see all around you, which is awesome. Now you have that Sirius XM, that all access radio, which is really good. So I'm really, for $25,000, I'm really liking this. This is really sharp. Now hey guys, if you've made it this far, do me a favor, hit that like button, and I would really appreciate it. All right, until next time, be good to yourself, and please be good to others. All right, thank you.